team, this is B. This is my second spring cleaning vlog. Thanks for watching the first one. I got a lot of love. I really appreciate that. I'm participating in Mackenzie M to the Third's spring cleaning make-along / knit-along. She had kind of April as like a deadline to finish some stuff up. I am doing kind of my own thing in the sense that I am taking her idea. I am participating in that, and also I've given myself 60 days to finish 10 whips. It was 9, but then I did start a test knit. I couldn't help myself. I'm only human. So I'm just taking you along on that journey of me finishing a bunch of stuff, getting things off my needles so I can get into summer energy. Some of those things are knitting, some of them, a lot of them, this episode is hand spinning. I had a lot of hand spinning to get done, and some quilting next time. I think I gotta get that quilt done, man. It's just sitting there. You can't, oops, right, bonked it. You can't see it, but it's looking at me. It's making eye daggers at me, my quilt is. I'll finish it one of these days. But yeah, let's enjoy. Well, come along for the ride. Enjoy. I bought seeds at Van Dusen, so I got more seeds. Uh-oh. Edamame, bok choy, sunflowers, little carrots, little baby carrots, nasturtiums, a black-eyed Susan vine, a sea of red, lettuce, heirloom cutting mix.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite? Probably the edamame.
Yeah, it's exciting.
High protein.
Later that day, quite unexpectedly and certainly unfortunately, I was whisked back away to Nova Scotia for the first time in 6 months on a family emergency. It's not something I'm going to talk about on YouTube or anywhere really, but it was really nice to be home in the Cape Breton spring despite the heaviness, and I got a lot of crafting done during time with my family. I find a busy set of hands makes a lighter heart.
I am in North Sydney, Cape Breton. I'm here on a family emergency, and I got a few minutes to myself right now, so in this random park, I'm gonna show you some things that I've been making. So I have my drop spindle with me. I've been spinning with my drop spindle. I've been working on these roll eggs that I've finished from Kira Wiggins. That up at Rhinebeck. I like it a lot because you can't really tell from here. It's pretty far away, but against, I'm also not going to show the grass around me because there's so many cigarette butts around, but kind of in like the gray Nova Scotia spring, it looks very similar to the grass, which is cool. But I'm working on that. I've been working on that, and yesterday I was able to make this little guy. I just hanged it around my arm at the end of the day, but it's a whole bunch of stuff. It's sari silk. I'm gonna hide my face. Sari silk, alpaca, there's some merino in there, but made the cute little hank. I think this is like 20 grams. She's cute, fun to spin, and this is one of the projects that I want to get off my spindle. It's been languishing for too long. I was thinking about making a pressed flowers little mini shawl with it. I think it'd be really cute. Or another two-toned, just like shawlette. I think it'd be sweet. I'm wearing this one a lot. I made this in like 2017, then lost it. Like it went in a tote bag somewhere, and I put the tote bag in the back of my closet. And when I were moving, I found it, and I was like, Wait a sec. This is someone else's hand spun that I bought before I could spin. And I think it's so soft. So, more Charlottes. But more importantly, on day 15, I am on track to finish, there's a robin somewhere. I'm on track to finish my traveler's cardigan. So this morning I finished one of the sleeves. Got one sleeve done. It looks so short because the drop shoulder, it's not so bad. And also I made it a little bit shorter so that I could properly block. That's the word. Blocking's magic, you guys. This is how much I knit yesterday. So I'm thinking, I have the night shift tonight, so I think I can probably overnight knit a good chunk. I'm standing like this because I don't want strangers to be on YouTube without the permission. Maybe this is my vlog. Maybe this is my screenshot. But big yellow fabric. I have it on a barber cord because I don't know how much yarn I'm gonna have to finish it, so that's why I've got it on this. And yeah, it's been fun so far. So I'm on day 15 and I have until day 16 to finish this, so that was my 14 days up. And I really feel like I've been putting in the work to get it done, so the fact that it's not finished, I'm a little disheartened by, but it's the only project that I brought to work on, so I will finish it. Plus I'm doing some spinning stuff, so it's balancing out. It's a really great project to work on for a long time though, because it's big needles but not too big, and like a looser gauge, so I don't feel like I'm like tight and hunched, which sometimes I feel like if I work on like socks for too long because I knit them quite tight, that things feel really tight in my body. So I feel like I kind of like loosen my body, which is a good thing to feel right now through all the sadness. But you know, there's some silver linings. Like, this is my first time back in Nova Scotia since I moved, and I missed it so much. Like, even though it's been hard, I feel so much lighter here and so much happier here. I'm so happy to be home for a little while. I miss it so much. And the move's been good and Vancouver's been good, but yeah, I'm just happy to be by the Bredor, and the Bredor are inland seas in Cape Breton, and back in my home province, you know. The other thing that is awesome is that I've been seeing a lot of birds that I rarely see in Nova Scotia, including a barred owl. Big owl, wow. He's huge. I think because I'm living in a big city now, I kind of forgot about nature, which I know sounds bananas, but oh, it was so nice to be back in nature. Other nice things, I mean, this is a little pot I made, I think when I was 7 or 8, and it's been in my aunt's car, all of her different cars, for years. She uses it for her change, and this is me cracking an ice cold cranberry ginger ale, if you know you know, on a doily that my great grandmother made. Yeah, I mean, it was a really hard trip, but there were so many good parts about it. I got some really good time in with my chosen family back in Halifax before I left. I got to see the Atlantic Ocean again. I got to kick Maddie's butt in crib. I mean, that's not hard though. Sorry, Matt. Yeah, I think that's why I've really enjoyed making these vlogs. I mean, despite my heavy heart right now, I feel like it really opens your eyes to all the good stuff going on too. And isn't that just, am I not just lucky? Yeah. I ended up finishing my traveler's cardigan literally as I was waiting to board at the Halifax airport. I didn't pack another sweater, so I had to get it done, and I was really happy. I think I finished maybe 10 minutes before we boarded. I was very proud of myself. Me personally, I've never been particularly gentle with my knits when I'm blocking them. I mean, full of water, boiling hot water, and then I squeeze the living hell out of them, then I stomp on them, try to get all the water out, and really just, I don't know, I beat her up, you know? I think it helps the yarn bloom.
And then my trick to, I think, making everything lay flat the way that I want it to lay flat is a lot of patting. I just go pat, 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 pat. I pat all the edges, and then it comes out looking pretty good. So
hi, it's B from Editing Zone, and I think we're gonna cut her there. I know there wasn't a whole lot going on in this video. It's just short, it's just cute. It's a vlog, right? A vlog that did take me, I think, over 2 hours to edit. But actually, I finished my road tripper tea and some playing. Sneak peek for next time, I guess. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye!